All right, so welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at Wix. A lot of content creators have promoted Wix as a platform, but if you're just going on to my channel and you're just looking at all of these different website builders and you haven't seen the back end of Wix, well, I'm happy to dive in and show you what it's like just to kind of build a custom template on it. So I do believe that Wix is paid, and we'll go ahead and take a look in just a second, but I'm just going to go ahead and sign up for Wix. Give me just a second here, and we're going to go ahead and get into this website tutorial. So let me just go ahead and get that there. And it may ask me for a password. No, does not ask me for a password. Okay, so one of the very first things that I love to do whenever I get inside into an account is I love to go into the account settings, and I like to put in my name, my address, everything else like that, business, email. I look at all this stuff, payment methods, and all of that kind of stuff. I like to look at all of that. One thing that I like about Wix right off the bat is it's very, very simple. I mean, it's just websites. So it's you get in here and there's not a bunch of other stuff like email and everything else like that. It's just the website. So all right, so I'm going to go ahead and type in a password here. All right, fantastic. Oh, all right, there we go. We should be able to save that now. All right, wonderful. So we're going to make a different name. All right, and this is just, it is important sometimes because you may not you may need to put in some information here in order to be able to continue, be able to check out, but I always come into here first just to make sure that there's not anything that I'm missing. So it looks like this section is all done, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Okay, I don't need a business email, but if you wanted one, you could go here. And payment methods. So yeah, I believe Wix is as a paid platform. So if you were to add your payment platform, you'd be there. Okay, so let's go ahead and just kind of take a look at some of the other websites that you can create here. Okay, typically I do this before, but we'll go ahead and do it now. So all right, so we've got like a portfolio style website, a personal website with hers here, and we can make these a little bit bigger just to kind of look at them. And we're also going to be making something similar to this, like kind of like a personal or brochure style website, like the other websites that I've made before. Okay. And I do believe that Wix does allow you to have an e-commerce website. Okay. Um, so yeah, very, very cool here. Um, Love the color, love everything that they've got going on that site. This one's a photography based one. Okay, fantastic. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna, and this is kind of Wix's, uh, style, right? This is the kind of stuff that most people know Wix for. So let's go ahead and dive in and let's create a website. All right, so we're going to do a consultant, okay? Oh, that's fantastic. So you can either do it like as a website, you could do a landing page, but I'm just going to click consultant because I know that most of you will be building just a generic style website. So then it's going to ask if there's anything more that you want. So yeah, I'll take the bookings because I know a lot of people have bookings. I'll take a custom chat. That's pretty cool. I don't have an online store. Events seem like a really cool thing that I could have, but you could sell events. Pricing plans. Okay, I think that could be cool. I think some people would want to look at that. Forms is definitely another big thing. Sure, I'll go ahead and add the Instagram feed while I'm doing this. Video, yeah, sure, I'll do that as well. Um, Online programs, very interesting. So that's cool that they're now allowing this. I'm just wondering if they're hosted here or somewhere else. So let's just click it and see what happens. And then we have a form, we have a group. That's fantastic. You can create a community over here on Wix. Okay, we have table reservations, food orders, restaurant menus, and so Wix is definitely gone big. I mean, they're incredible for everything that they do. So I am going to, so you can either let Wix create the website for you, or you can actually do it by yourself from the beginning. What I'm going to do though, instead of start from scratch, is I'm going to let them create it for me. And the reason why is because I believe that they're going to have all of the options laid out. So that way, all I have to do is go inside and edit them. Okay. And I don't want to miss anything that I brought in here. And then I can begin to explain some of the things as you see them. And this is my first time also going through Wix as well. So that should encourage you as to how easy this platform is to use. So let me go ahead and just type in binge work media. Fantastic. So let's go back here and let's go to next. Existing to import. Oh, fantastic. So all right, we'll see what happens if I do review available images. Okay. So let's just take a look and see what happens. So cannot find images, no problem. So I'm just going to click the import button. The address will be and then we have all right, and then we can come in here and we can add all of our social media links. But for now, I am going, actually, you know what? I will go ahead and actually add those. So I'm just going to kind of hop over to my other screen here. All right, and the first will be Facebook, and then we will grab Instagram, and then we will grab YouTube. Okay, so those will be the only three that I add here. Okay, so just a moment. It's better to do it now than wait until later. Okay, so we've got Facebook here. All right. We've got Instagram here. And then finally, we have YouTube here. Okay, so we've gone ahead and added all three of those. Let's continue. So it wants us to pick a theme. So I think I like this sky high. I just like the kind of like the vibe and what it sounds like, although I have no idea what it looks like. All right. Okay, fantastic. So they're allowing me to see some homepage designs, which is quite nice. So I think I will go with this one here. Okay. And then we can, okay, so it asks what you like. So let's go ahead and do the about page. Let's do the services page. We'll do contact us. I will do projects. And that's going to be all. So then I'm going to go to edit website. Now, in an earlier step, I put in my domain name, but if you don't have one, you can just most likely move forward through there. I just did that to see if it would bring over any information. So and it didn't do that. So I'll have to look into a little bit more about exactly what that is, and then figure that out. So it looks like they brought over the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube. That's quite nice. So if I go over here, okay, so if I go into settings, does that bring me back outside of the website? Okay, so this brings me into the website settings itself. So this is an entirely different kind of this gets into the weeds a little bit, but essentially these are just different things that you can do with the website. Okay, so you can add your business information right here. Okay, you can go back. You can add the website settings like a favicon, like this little Wix icon up here. Okay, There's a lot of different things that you can do, in the settings to be able to accept payments. Actually, let me see if they allow. So yeah, you can accept payments through PayPal. Doesn't look like you can connect like a Stripe or something, but it does look like you can connect to PayPal, which is really good. Um, Hours, appointments, booking. Let's see here, inbox settings, custom code. So that's all of the settings here. You can connect your domain name here and actually purchase that. You can buy a business name or email, and then also a business phone number. But then we have this left-hand column over here where we've got this channels section. And if I look at this, it says manage your website domain, site branches, and more. So I actually have to go into the FAQ and figure out more so what this means. But if I look down here, I can go into the website settings, the SEO tools, which is the ranking inside of Google, privacy, site history, release manager, all that kind of stuff there. Okay. And then we've got finances. Let me just take a look at this here. Okay, so this is payment methods. All right. And is this personal payment methods or, okay, this brings us back to that again. So price quotes, let me just click on that here and see what this is. Okay, so you can create your price quotes, send those to potential customers. So all of the things that we chose on the front end, where you're going to be able to edit those changes are going to be back here in this section here. So we have analytics, which looks at all the people coming to our website, marketing and SEO, which we saw some of that stuff on the bottom just a minute ago. Automations, let's take a look at that. So respond to any site activity anytime. Spend less time writing emails. Okay, so it looks like they have their own email kind of autoresponder built in, which is really good because you don't have to go anywhere else, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's really cool that these businesses are starting to incorporate that into their builders. So fantastic. Um, you can manage all of your messages in one place. So if you that chat box feature, you can actually manage all of those here. So let's look at contacts. Okay, so we have all the contacts and stuff like that. You can come through here and manage those, delete those, grab their personal email for anything. Okay, so then we have online programs. So let's go ahead and create an online program since we're here. Let's call this an online course. Okay, let's go next. So I'm going to click on, instead of starting fresh, I'm going to click on, I want a template to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Okay, fantastic. So program details. So you have a template here. I mean, I just clicked on the edit button. So you're going to click on the basic information and then how to make whatever. Okay. All right. And then the description, and then you can put in a category there. Okay. So we go ahead and save. All right. And then the very next thing is pricing and visibility. So it's gonna, let's say, pay to join, and we're gonna charge $97 for this. It could be a subscription if you wanted to. You could actually limit this to how many people you want to join it. So we're not gonna have a subscription plan, so we're gonna save this. All right, and then let's go just take a look at scheduling. Okay, so self-paced or scheduled. So most courses I do, people are just self-paced. So I'm just gonna exit out of here, and then you can add badges, so rewards and everything else like that. Um, and then you can do something with notifications. So we'll just take a look at that here. Okay, so you can come in here and edit these notifications. And then SEO. So you can do some search engine optimization for your course with inside of Wix as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go to programs. Oh, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to this section here. And then this is where you would upload your videos. So you would come in here. You can edit this. Okay. You can add an image here. Okay. Or you can actually grab one of their custom images, but then you can come in here and let's see if you can. So here's that. So here's the actual course. And then I believe if you click on this, you can add a video, and it can be from YouTube or Vimeo that outlines the details of this particular section inside of your course. Okay. So once this is all done, you can go ahead and publish everything. All right. Now we can go to programs, and then it's how to make whatever is active for $97. But you would go through there and then you would do all of this yourself. I'm just quickly going through this. So then we have subscriptions. So sell a pricing plan. We don't have anything set up for that. Pricing plans, you can create a pricing plan. And you can also, I believe, do, yeah, a recurring payment. So I believe once you set that up, that will show up inside of your subscription. So let's look at groups. All right, so yep, you can create a group. Fantastic. From within inside of Wix. Booking calendar. This is really nice to actually have. Let's go ahead and go back, okay, so let's go ahead and show menu. So booking services. So you have all of this stuff here, right, where people can actually book you for your services, and you can add a new service here. Video library. Okay. So yeah, you can just kind of upload videos to your website, and I'm pretty sure you can probably grab these a little bit later and put them on your actual homepage. All right, so this kind of lets you know where you, I probably should have started here, where you are as far as, getting your website completely set up and actually ready to go online. This kind of lets you know everything that your progress as far as your setup. So let's go back to the website finally. All right, and then get into the design of the website. So pretty much everything. Okay, so you can click on something, and then the editing pane comes out here to the left, and you can actually change all of the things that you want there, and it will update live. Okay, so let me just take a look here. Nothing you can do here. However, you can probably come and add some more social media accounts. If you click on this here, you can't, can you edit this from here? Nope, everything happens from over here. Okay, so you can choose the image, right? Oh, let's go ahead and sign back in here. I'm not sure what happened, but let's go ahead and sign back in. Okay. All right, so now that we have done that, let's go ahead and go back. Okay, let's click on the images again and see if it will allow us to, okay, so yeah, it looks like now we can add media, so we can actually just click on replace there, and then we can go ahead and, explore something up here if we wanted to change the image, upload an image, and then, go from there, so that way we can, change the images, and it works like that on every section. All right, so let's go ahead and exit out of here, or we can just click on something and apply it and change that image there so you can see what that looks like. And then we can go down here, okay, and then we can change the about section there, so we can change that. We can go ahead once again, adjust the image. We can even put a video here if we wanted to, okay, and like I said, if you click here, replace, yeah, so you should have your own videos once you upload those videos in that section, right? Or you can actually go ahead and upload them here as well, okay? So go ahead and just say got it, move forward. So these are your different services that people can actually book you for. So you don't have to show all of them. You can actually just show one of them, okay? Just show one of them, all right? So there we go. We've added all of those. They don't have to have the images, but they can. I don't believe that you can adjust that from inside of here. It has to be adjusted in that section that we showed you inside of the settings, okay? So let's go ahead and go down, and this will all be connected to your checkout feature, so don't worry about that. And then let's see what we have here. Okay, we have some testimonials. If you have any, you can add those here. And then let's see what we have here. I believe that this, is an Instagram feed. So we'll go ahead and just click allow. All right, so then it will show the Instagram feed. I only have one image on the binge work, go figure. Okay, and then let's see here. This is just a video that, okay, you can put anything that you want here. And then this is the contact me section. So you can actually go ahead and make some changes here. And even if you have your address, you can add your address here and it can actually show people where that is. If you don't want it to show, you can obviously uncheck that as well. Okay, and you can actually uncheck it from here. So that those are the only things that show. I don't care if you guys know where I'm at. Okay, so the very next thing here is this is just the home page. If you want to change any other pages, you would just click up here and then you would go to the other pages. So we did create an about page, right? So we can go here, we can change that. We created a contact page. We can go here, we can change that. And we have a services page. So we can go here and we can change that. That's not all. We also have a membership website. So we can come into the structure of this membership website and we can actually make changes on how things look as well. Okay. So that's something else that I want, you to keep in mind that you can come in here and do because, you might want to change some of the things around. Okay. So even like my programs, so you'll see there, the one that we created, how to make whatever. Okay, you can come in here and just literally click and type and change anything. Okay, you can also take a tour over here to see, what is what. Okay, so again, I know that this was a really kind of fast walkthrough and run through of this particular website. Definitely could spend a little bit more time diving deeper into this stuff, like building out an entire course, uploading everything. And if you want me to do that, just say, hey, go deeper into whatever section you want me to, and then we can get that done here. Again, if you want help with this stuff, reach out to us at info@bingeworkmedia.com. And then lastly, before I go here, I'm just going to go ahead and hit the publish button, and then you can actually connect this to your own website. So what you're going to have to do for now is, of course, it'll be kind of this free Wix domain, but if you want to actually purchase your own domain name, you can actually do that. Okay, and press publish and continue. You can't do it until actually your domain name is purchased. So I'm going to click that, and then you can go and then of course purchase your domain name, and you can publish your website to your actual domain name, but you don't have any domain names that are actually in there now. So click publish. Let's try that again. Give me just a second. Let me just see if I can get out of here real quick. I'm going to go to publish. So yeah, you can connect your domain name if you have a domain name. So these are the different prices. So we have the website plans here that you can just have to choose whichever one works best for you. Okay. However, if you do not have any domain name, then you can just click view site. Okay. And your website is now right here in this section. Okay. So of course, once again, we could have made it more beautiful and everything else like that, but really I just wanted you to understand that you can feel comfortable when you are looking at these website builders, and they're not intimidating. It's nothing that you should be afraid of. And of course, if you need any help, there is help out there. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to sign up for Wix, of course, there's going to be an affiliate link in the description. Other than that, if you need my help, you know where to find me. Thank you. See you in the next video.